Hi everyone, welcome back to Jedidragoon Makes. I'm your host Jennifer. This is a podcast about crochet, knitting, and different fiber arts. And any other crafts I do, which hasn't been much except drawing Christmas cards. Anyway, welcome back. I hope you enjoy this video. I actually have finished objects. Loose term finished objects. They take me like a little bit in the evening to do. This is just coffee, and this is one of my oldest coffee mugs. It's from when I was a teenager, and actually before I started drinking coffee, but it has chili peppers. And from I knew I love the look of chili peppers. I also like eating chili peppers, but all besides that. So she got me that mug, and I still use it, and now I actually drink coffee out of it instead of using it as a pencil holder. Okay, so what have I been up to? It's later in the day. You're going to get the scatterbrained, but you guys don't seem to mind. So thank you all for coming back. Thank you for all my returning people. Thank you for all the new people who are watching this. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And let's get on to this. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been making Christmas ornaments, because if I have a really big project and it takes a while, I get bored, and I decided I'd start doing Christmas ornament. So here's the first one I finished. I don't know if I showed this to you last time or not, but here's this. I used some of that Hobie Christmas cotton, the 8-4, and it turned out really nice. Back it up a little. But yeah, that's that. As you can see, it's sparkly. So there's that one. I finished that one fairly. This was attempt number 2 because the first one looked like a sausage. But as you can see, it's a nice round ball. I used a styrofoam ball inside and just did a little hangy thing. And then I joined in on its Fiber Hustles bingo, and I started working on this during the bingo and finished it up in bingo. So these took about an hour to do. But yeah, that's another one. That's with a little bigger weight yarn. This was that hobby yarn I got that was the acrylic DK that I got because it was Christmas colors. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it. But there's this. Real pretty. And oh, I gotta go get something. Hold on one sec. Yes, you're going to look at a blank screen. I'm sorry, I'm doing a Ross. Okay, can't find it. The kids have the living room trash set, and I need to clean it up. But then after I did a couple of those, I made my son, I'm trying to find the picture here for you, a Among Us character. And it turned out real cute. He's in love with it. But here's what that looks like. He's been running around the house with that thing when he finds it. So that was, I'll leave links for all these patterns below. They're like various different ones. I'm not even sure who does these. This is like Me Amore. Like I said, I'll leave in the description below. So that's where I keep all my show notes. Sorry, allergies been acting up. Then I decided I'd try something, because after I did the amigurumi, I had a bit more confidence in doing little stuffies. Hey, I said the word right, amigurumi, I think. So, I made this Christmas ornament. This is Jada and Stitch's Gingerbread House. I just used the tutorial. I didn't get the pattern. But yeah, I made that. This is with Red Heart. Super Saver. And a size, I forget what size crochet hook I used. I really do. Sorry, I've been making so many of these things. So after I did that, and then the next one I did was I was watching Pamela's Adoring Crochet, and I made one of these from, there's a tutorial. Like I said, I'll leave it linked in the description. But I made a little stocking. It's actually, you could probably get a little candy bar in there. It's a little sock. See? Anyway, so I made that. I can knit these, as you saw in the last podcast, but this was kind of fun. It's also made out of that hobby cotton. The sparkly fingering weight cotton. So. And then I decided I want to try make a little reindeer ornament. It's supposed to have beads for eyes, but all I had was googly eyes. So I made Rudolph. And he has a little tail. This is also a Jada and Stitches pattern. It's really easy, actually. So, my daughter wanted to take off with this and run around the house with it. I said, no, it's an ornament. But yeah, I just put a little thing through it and hung it so it can hang on the tree. And then I decided I would since I was on this Jada and Stitches kick, I went and made her little tree. So there's that. It even, okay, if my hand was flat, even stands upright by itself if I wanted it to. So I just stuck another thing on it and hung it on the tree. And then I decided I would fulfill. Okay, first off, this has been on my bucket list for quite a while now. It's just something I've always wanted to do. I've always thought they're really neat looking. It's these Arne and Carlos knit Christmas balls with the color work. And I should say, I haven't done color work since like the 90s. And that was Christmas ornaments too. So I'm very proud of what I did with this. It's not perfect, but this is also made with that hobby acrylic Christmas yarn. And it's like a DK weight. So I used like size 6 needles and just made a little Christmas ornament. So anytime you think you can't do something, just go ahead and give it a try. I usually just jump in and try stuff. And if it doesn't work out, I frog it. If it turns out, then great. I tried it. And sometimes like these things, I have to try them like a couple of times and watch a video to figure out how to do it. And then this I made last night. Because I thought he was cute. The pattern didn't call for this white around the edge, but I thought it looked like icing and it looked good. So it's a little gingerbread man. Let me pull his scarf down. With some red eyes and smiley face. And yeah, he's pretty cute and easy. So, and now I will move on to works in progress. So I have a big work in progress and a small work in progress. And I'll show you the bag this is living in a minute because it's part of my acquisitions. I am working on a Christmas sock, which this is how far I've gotten. I'm about halfway done on the leg because I'm doing I have 4 stripes and I'm going to go with 9 stripes of color. So that's how far I've gotten with that. So it's coming along pretty good. It's out of that hobby Christmas sock wool. And it's working out pretty good. Like I said, it's not like soft. It's a little scratchy, but I know it'll soften up with wear and washing. And I will say this, and there's probably some crocheters and knitters who probably don't like it, but my socks go in the washing machine and the dryer. Sorry, that's how it goes. I do hand wash them on occasion, but mostly they go in the washer and dryer. They turn out fine. I'm a mom of 3. I don't always have time to hand wash everything, and I'm not so focused on doing that. So, let me move that over there. And then the other thing you saw me working on last time, I'm getting a lot closer. I have this completely crocheted out. I have the pockets on. I have the other pocket on, and I'm working on the border. Here, I'll hold this up so you can see. This is Premier Bloom in the color Fern. This is how it crochets up. And this pattern called for line braid mandala, so it worked great for this kind of self-striping. So it's working up really pretty. It's I don't know. I don't know how to wear these. That's why I never wanted a pocket shawl. I'd rather make a sweater, but my friend wanted the pocket shawl for her grandma. Yeah, so it could be longer on me. Well, yeah, it's about the right length, but my friend said her grandma's about 5 foot, so this should work out good. So this is the 6-day pocket shawl. You can find it on Ravelry or down in my description. So that's how that's working up. It's a fun pattern. I like it. I just get really bored about halfway through my project, and I get to a stage where I hate it. And now I'm to the outside edges, so I'm at the let's power through this and get done stage. So I've been trying to work through my projects, and I have a feeling my mother-in-law's Afghan might not get done by Christmas. We'll see what happens. Okay, so work in progress. I'll probably do a video this weekend if I can pin my hubby down, because I don't know if he's working this weekend or not. And if he's not working this weekend, we're going to do a video together. This will be a treat. I might regret this, but it'll be interesting because I got tagged by No Catchy Name, and I follow Holly on the Proper Pineapple, and she said she wants to see couples do a Christmas thing. And since I got tagged by No Catchy Name, I was like, well, I'll just combine the two. Yes, I gotta wait and get him pinned down. He's something. I love him, but he's something sometimes. He'll behave on this probably. He's giving me bunny ears during the Fiber Hustle Zoom bingo. So, okay, let's see. So, acquisitions. Okay, so first off, this stuff was supposed to get to me like a couple weeks ago, but mail has been tied up. The Columbus Post Office Distribution Center, like half their staff was out like the week after Thanksgiving because of COVID. So anybody who's worked retail or anything like that in the holidays, and half the post office staff is out because of COVID, that's, yeah, it's sat there. Some of the people are like, the person who sent it to me is like, has it gotten there yet? Nope. And I was mailing some stuff, so I talked to my local post office worker, and she's like, yeah, like half the staff's out for COVID. I'm like, oh, great. Well, just let me know when it gets moving again. She's like, it should get moving soon. Yeah, a few days later it showed up, but. So, Gal sent me this. I participate in November, there's this thing that goes on. And because of election, they had like hashtags turned off, so it wasn't working very well. And so she was reaching out to people she'd done it with before, and it's called Get Your Yarn Wishes Granted. And it takes place on Instagram. So Instagram had their hashtags all disabled and all this because of the election and all that. So, but we finally got it, and I did something for her, and she asked me what I wanted. I said some hand-dyed DK weight yarn, so I got 2 50-gram skeins. These are different colors. Here's this one. This one is, I actually didn't look at the name. Dial-Lot 7291. And it's Fancy Image hand-dyed yarn. I'll put their website up. I don't know much about them. I kept meaning to look it up, but I didn't, so there's that. These are my colors. I love these colors. This purple and teal and dark blue. And since this looks like this is a 50 grams, 135 yards, this will be a hat. And then there's this one. It's like a dark blue with the teals and some like white speckles and pink. It's another 50-gram skein, 135 yards, machine washable wool. Yeah, it's not merino, but it's nice. And I like that it's machine washable because anybody who's watched this knows that I have lost a hat to the washing machine. I put my socks in, but they're I always get super wash wool or stuff like that. But I had a hat that wasn't, and it got tossed in the washing machine, and I gave it to my daughter to put on her doll's head. Yeah, alpaca shrinks really good. I think that's everything. Oh, no, it's not. I also, during Black Friday, ordered a bag from my favorite bag maker because she had her bags 50% off. And I got to looking on her site, see if there's anything I like, because I hadn't ordered any bags in like a long, long time. There's cat hair on it. And so I went on there, and she had bags, and I found one I loved. And I feel really bad because I see all these other podcasters. They're girly. They like wear bright pink. They like all these bright colors. And then they're like girly girls. And then you got me. I'm wearing this sweater that I made. But I like dragons. I like tomboys. I like camo. I like being outside, getting my hands dirty. I'm not a girly girl. Even though if you look at my stitch markers, a lot of them look girly. But that's just, I'm not girly. I'm a tomboy. I always have been. I always wear blue jeans. I even wear blue jeans to church. So, that being said, I decided this is what I was going to get. I'm a gamer. I love World of Warcraft. She had Murloc bags. Oh, I just love these. They make a cute sound that I can't make. And this is like the original Murloc, and this is like one from Legion. And they've kind of evolved over the years, and I love this bag. It's perfect. It's also nice and big, so my knitting loom actually fits really well inside here. Actually, the shawl fits in here, but I wanted to keep my sock loom in here because sock sacks do not work well for knitting looms. They're just not quite the right size. And it has a drawstring. It's heavy duty. This is made by Fate's Thread. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy to have a Murloc bag. There's probably ones of you think I'm nuts, but oh well, that's me. I like what I like. My sister tried to change me for years. It never worked. And I wanted to thank everyone for coming back and watching me. And thank you for supporting my Etsy shop. I really appreciate it. And like I said, if you have any requests for stitch markers, just put it down in the comments below. And I'll see what I can do. I actually had a request this week for 12 octopus stitch markers. Yeah, I got stuff ordered, I got them made, and got it sent off. So, I'm very proud of myself. And thank you for the one gal who sent me a Christmas card. I really appreciate that. I love getting mail. So if anybody wants to send me anything, it doesn't have to be big. It can be a card, and I will be happy. Or a postcard. I like postcards, too. My P.O. box is in the description below. And I hope all you have a good day and enjoy yourselves. And just tell me if you like my stuff. Just leave me a comment or a like or subscribe. I'm just a mom of 3 from Ohio. And I did put in an order for something, but it's not yarn. So after Christmas, I will be starting up probably my seed starting videos again. But if you come here for a yarn, just watch the yarn videos. You don't have to watch my gardening growing guides because I know that's a totally different class of people than the ones who like my yarn stuff. So thank you all for coming back. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you next time and take care.